Welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. Excited about running with Ed, and I'm excited to have Wendy Kohn here to talk about it with the Average Joes. And I've got quite a little list here. So next to Wendy, we've got Melanie Shaw, and then Bert Lopranci, also Kate Bach down there in the end, and then their children down here in the front. We've got Alex Lopranci right in front of me. Kelsey Bach sits right there. Her brother is down the end. That's Will. And in the middle there is Trevor Shaw. Welcome all of you guys to the show. It's great to have you.
Thank you for having us.
The Average Joes. All right. I got to be honest. As a Joe, I need to know why we're all of a sudden average. Where did the name come from?
Well, I have to say that's my fault. It happens to be one of my favorite movies, and also curiously one of the favorite PE activities when I was going through elementary school and grade school. Yeah. Curiously, we were sitting around talking about ideas for teams, and thinking about all the other teams that we've seen run in the past and have these elaborate costumes, and it just seemed like a lot of work. And a T-shirt with Average Joe's on it seemed quite easy.
So
Average Joe's was born.
That's good. All right, being simple makes some sense, right? But we have some pretty. We do have elaborate teams, right? There are some out there, Wendy, that are man. It's kind of crazy with the costuming.
Yeah.
I don't know how they run with it.
I know. It's amazing. There's so much creativity in those costumes. We love it.
Yeah.
So fun.
I think we had Black Diamond was running with canoes one year.
I didn't see that. But
oh yeah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, unbelievable. They one leg they had a canoe, and the other leg they had other equipment. I'm like, good grief, how do you manage? But I think it's fun to keep it simple, especially if you've got kids running. That's not easy. Now, I think Alex here is the first one he had his first leg last year, right? The rest of you run with someone. So I suppose, Kelsey, we should ask you about that. So you run with Mom, right?
Yeah.
All right, so tell me about that. What made you decide you wanted to run along with Mom?
I don't know.
You don't know? You saw her doing it, thought, I like to run, right? Do you love running?
Yeah.
Yeah? And how far, what do you think is the furthest you can run? How far can you run? Can you run a country mile? Do you know what a country mile is?
No.
It's a little longer than a regular mile. You think you can do that?
Maybe.
Yeah. Does she keep up with you?
She does. She actually sets the pace.
Is that right?
Very nice. She's done a couple of 5Ks, 3 or 4.
Wow.
So she's actually run further than a mile.
That's amazing.
And our leg, we usually bring it home. So from
they
trail
usually
side,
do the last leg.
we do the last leg.
Oh, wow.
And they both join me. And Kelsey's always run that one. And it's almost a 5K. So.
And both Trevor and Will last year actually ran their
Oh, they ran their first legs as well.
Yep, and they're going to do it again this year.
Wow,
yeah.
That's a lot of fun. I know Alex was challenged last year to run one because, as I understand it, the girls in your class were there too. You can just nod yes or no. Yeah, right? And when the girls throw down the gauntlet, the boys react. You're like, I'm willing to do it then, right? And you did good?
He did. He did very well.
Reminds us that
he started
ran
us
in
off
about
last
8
year.
minutes.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's crazy
That's
fast.
great.
That's great.
Yeah.
Talk about the fact that we do have a lot of the participation among the kids, that this is benefiting at the end of the day, has become wildly popular.
Yeah, in fact, all these kids are from different schools in the district and from Weileman. So we encourage everybody to participate. So I think that's fantastic.
Indeed. Now, how many teams are we at this point?
I'm not sure the exact number because we're due a big push over the spring break and we saw a big increase, but I will say that in the race for the Ragnar grant that Parley's Park is currently in first place.
Wow.
And so I think we're getting close to our number. We definitely need more teams to sign up to hit that number.
There's still time for it.
Yeah, we're now in the last chance. So we started last chance registration today. So this is your last chance to get signed up. It goes to the 28th of April. So get in there and sign up your teams at runningwithed.com.
Now, how long has the Average Joe's been together? How long have you guys been doing this?
This will be our 3rd year.
3rd year.
Yeah.
And we're missing just one more family. There's one more family that runs.
No,
is that right?
actually, and that's what's nice about the Average Joe's. There's actually, I think, 9 families represented, whether it's just through kids running or parents or one parent and not the other. That it's the first year we ran, it was
one team.
Yeah,
we had so much fun that we
and now we're
split
2
off into
teams.
2 teams.
And we may do 3 teams next year. I don't know, because the kids do. I think after the first year, more kids want to be involved, which takes up more slots, which is great, and we create more teams for them.
As parents, and I'll let either any one of you field this, why is this so important to you?
It's family. It's family, being with our friends and community.
Well, I do think the unique thing about a fundraiser for PCEF and Running with Ed is it can be anything to a lot of people. It's a family event, it's a community event, it's obviously a school and kids and teachers event. It can be competitive, it can be competitive and just fun. I mean, it has an aspect for almost anybody.
Yeah.
And it's really, we look forward to it every year. It's really a lot of fun. And we love, you know, I asked Trevor today what he likes about Running with Ed, and he goes, I just like running. And I said, you know what I like? I like that you run, but I also like that you run for your schools, for your teachers, for your community. That's you know, that's an important thing that will be more powerful later on.
Kelsey, are you excited for this year?
Yeah.
Yeah. What makes you excited about this run? You like to see your friends there?
I don't see all my friends, but I see some of them sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty neat. And you guys you'd like being the one going across the finish line? How's that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty cool. Now you get to start at a cool spot too, right? Yeah. So will you guys get to go through one of the one of the little exchanges, or are you
we're at Trailside. Trailside is usually the last stop, and then
that's usually a good
run
one.
home. Great.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a party before you go out and run. You ready for that? Yeah. And then the finish line. Do you get to run through the tape? Do they put up a tape for you to run through, like so you can finish like a pro racer?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's okay. You looking forward to that? I am too.
She
I
likes
can't wait to see
getting
you
a
do it.
medal.
Yep. Yeah, the
what is your-
medals
are great.
Right?
Yeah, I was just going to ask you, is that your favorite part, the medal?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah? You were at school? I would. No?
Not really.
I guess you kind of can't do that, right?
Unless I get show and tell.
Aha! Then you'd be a little braggy, right? Okay, this is great. So 2 teams this year. Keep breaking it up into more, maybe
Possible,
3 next year. So the average Joe's growing. I think that's terrific.
Yeah. Well, we want to have fun. We want to include as many people in our community that want to be part of the Average Joe's or part of Running with Ed and just want to get out there and try it. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, despite
Fun
the
for
weather,
a good cause,
usually.
and it's easier than Ragnar.
It's way easier than Ragnar.
That's a real good reason to do it. And I don't know that we're expecting rain, but we've had it before. You guys have run in the rain. How was that? Was that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. You get a little muddy. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you guys so very much for being here.
Well,
It's the
thank
Average
you.
Joe's. Wendy, if people want to sign up, as you said, last chance started today.
Yes.
It goes through
The 28th of
the 28th.
April.
Okay, so still time.
Yep.
Now, is this a point where we actually have to identify all the members of the team yet, or is it still where we can just say, we got a coach and we're throwing it together, we'll get it done?
No, I mean, you can definitely still just sign up your team and be the captain and then fill it. We do have some time to do that.
Okay.
You know, the race is on the 20th of May. We do like to have those teams filled by the 1st of May.
Okay.
So you have a few days after the 28th to do that. We always have some stragglers that come in, you know, but it's all good. We're ready to
We're just
take
happy
it
to have
on.
people run.
Yes, we're so excited. So it's coming up
All
really
right.
fast.
Thanks as always.
Thank you.
all so
Thank
very much
you.
for being here. It's the Average
Thank you, Wendy.
Joe's.
Yeah, thank you.
And they're above average, let's just say that right now. We got a lot more coming up here in the Mountain Morning Show. Our friends from, I should say Ann Johnson will be here in just a little bit as well. So we'll be back with more right after these messages right here on Park City Television.